Hey, what's up? This is Ryan J. Downey with Alternative Press at the APMAs 2016 in the PRS Guitars Backstage Lounge. I am with one of my favorite people. It's a night full of lots of awesome people, but this dude's like one of the favorites.
Oh, thanks. I didn't even pay you $20 to say that, man. That was a freebie right there.
It was only $10.
Feel me. Say that.
Look at this thing.
Dude, I am so stoked. You have
Best
no idea.
drummer.
You have no idea. I am so happy about this. I literally just botched the speech. I made a list, wanted to name them all name by name. I will send an email to everybody, and sorry for not naming you guys. But
Twitter.
Tag I'll tweet everybody, 300 people. No, but honestly, thank you for the nomination.
Oh,
thank AP for everything. Most of all, the fans for voting and making it possible, man. Like, this is like a dream come true.
I will say, and my colleagues can confirm, when the voting closed, I asked one question about the winners. Because, I mean, everybody's a winner and everyone's a nominee and we're all friends and it's a good time. I had one question about who won, and I was like, who won Best Drummer? So I've been sitting on it for like a week, too. So whenever I see you or anything, I'm always like, you're going to have a good night.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good night. You're going to have fun.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'd have fun either way. I mean, just
of course.
Being nominated. I mean, there's so many great drummers. Like, literally, most of those drummers I love to watch. And like at Warped Tours, I check out their sets and I have their CDs and stuff. Yeah. And it's also like I'm friends with a lot of those guys. And so it's like tough. I'm just like, well, I mean, there could only be one winner. I was just fortunate enough to be nominated. But the fact that I won, I was just like,
yes.
Oh my God! And my heart stopped. I'm like, wow! I never thought I would have won, over some of those dudes. And it's like, totally like mind fart or brain fart. And I'm just stoked. I'm still like shaking with excitement. And definitely gonna have some fun tonight and celebrate this. But this is one.
And such a credit to the BVB Army, to your fans who vote for every time you guys are nominated anywhere for anything. They're just like.
Always. I mean, I'm very confident in the BVB Army, and I know that they would, we win so many awards just because of their dedication. We have, our whole careers are based off of them and how dedicated they are to us. But, noticing the talents of some of the other percussionists and drummers that are on there, I was just like, I don't know, man. It's tough, but we came through with the win. We keep the streak alive. We are now 3 for 3 at the APMAs.
Yes, you are.
Best fan base was the first one. My butt keeps vibrating, so it's kind of weird right now.
Because that's everybody going,
cell phone's going crazy. Oh, you didn't thank me in the speech. I get a hobby. Best fan base, album of the year last year, and now best drummer. So 3 for 3. Hopefully we're back next year and get another one. But you know what? Not going to be greedy. I'm definitely going to celebrate this award right here. I'm stoked right now.
Well, just two things while we got you back here. There's a big moment tonight that's coming up, and the cat's out of the bag. People know.
Yeah.
But you're, Andy did the Andy Black record. You're going to be playing with Andy tonight in a whole super group of friends and contributors. And how did that come about? That
it was kind of a John Feldmann thing because, a lot of the guys, Quinn from the U's wrote on the record. Mikey Way, I believe he played on the record, wrote some stuff. And just Feldmann, I mean, we're in the process of our second record with Feldmann now, and I was coming here whether I won or not. I was already going to be here.
You're going to be here, so.
And so and they were like, oh yeah, what better way? And I don't want any fans to think that this is a way out. Initially, I was kind of skeptical. I was like, I don't want to concern the fans about Black Veil breaking up because he's doing his own solo thing. I promise you, Black Veil Brides is not breaking up. So
1,000% not breaking up.
Stop with the rumors. However, I just couldn't say no to playing with people I looked up to and looking at, I was like, literally in rehearsals, we just played the songs for the first time together today, but in rehearsals, like Quinn and Mikey and I would get together and I'm playing on a drum pad in my lap and I'm literally looking and like, damn, that's like Mike Hem right there. Like, that dude's used. I'm just like, oh, you guys have no idea how many songs. And it was just like, it's a cool moment, especially with Feldmann, with Goldfinger, how many awesome records he's done and, even his awesome work on our albums. And I'm just really, really excited to be a part of it.
Yeah. The last thing, you mentioned it, you're back in the studio with Feldmann. How are things going with the BVB record, and what can you tell us about BVB 5, which is crazy in and of itself?
Yeah,
Album 5.
They're great. I mean, the record's fully written. I did half, if not more than half, of the record on drums, and we have some vocals on some. All the music's written, and so the guitarists are working on some stuff. Andy's touring on a solo thing, and once that's over, he's gonna get back in, do some vocals, and we might make some changes. So it feels really good to actually have some time.
Some time to breathe and get used to it.
Breathe and kind of be relaxed and almost give yourself a break instead of forcing creativity. Get inspired by something, and me without playing drums for a while, I got back into it. I was like, oh, I actually want to play again instead of you tour 10 months out of the year for 5-6 years in a row. it becomes stale and monotonous. And so, to get that passion back and that inspiration, sometimes you need to take a step back, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. And it's pretty cool to not be so rushed and pressured and not have an end date. I mean, it will come out next year, but it's kind of open-ended at this point, so we're stoked about it.
I can't wait, man. Best Drummer, Christian Coma, CC, Black Veil Brides. I love you, man. I couldn't be happier, dude.
Ryan,
I'm so fucking. This is my favorite fucking thing of the night.
Dude, thank you so much.
Rob Halford and CC winning an award for Best Drummer.
How crazy was that baby metal with Rob Halford?
God, dude, I talked to him. He was back here. He was sitting right where you are.
He's great. Could I tell a story about Rob Halford?
Please.
Sorry, Andy, I got to share this. So we're in Brazil. We're playing Monsters of Rock. And, this is on the Black Veil tour. And or we were playing a festival with Black Veil Brides. Anyway, we played the show, whatever. The next day, we're all leaving to fly back to L.A. We're in Brazil. And I guess my bass player Ash and my singer Andy got in the elevator, but we were all walking out, and this Andy's suitcase was up with the extended pole up, but he has 3 wheels, and so Rob gets in. They're like, "Oh shit, it's Rob Halford." They move the suitcase, and the handle goes right into Rob Halford's dick. And he goes, "Oh!" And it's like right after they met him. This is like one of my favorite stories Andy shared with me, and they're like, "Oh, they just met him," and he's like, knew the band, had nothing but kind words to say. So anyways, the handle goes right in his dick. He goes, "Oh," and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, man." He's like, "That's okay. I'm made of metal." I was like, "That's awesome." Dude, forever that guy is an idol.
That's why
he's
he is
legend.
the metal god.
Yeah, he's a legend, absolutely.
That's amazing. CC, you're amazing.
Thanks so
Best
much, brother.
drummer.
Thank you.
Couldn't deserve it
so
more.
much,
it's
man.
just such a great thing. You work so hard.
Thank you.
You're so great on stage.
Thanks,
Such
brother.
a good
Appreciate
guy.
it.
Black Veil Brides, new album's coming out soon. Bye.